We're here again for restorative yoga and the big reward at the end of the week, the Yoga Nidra. And we're going to begin today. Let me just place this in the right place with being seated. Oh, and just to remind you, tomorrow's a new moon. Always worth remembering that. And my thought about new moon is it's a good time to plant seeds, literally, and also metaphorically. So you have new things, new little seeds of ideas or things that you want to plant. Tomorrow's the day to do that. So do your little rituals, light your candles, do whatever you feel like you want to do. You know how to do it. Okay, so we begin. Let's sit comfortably, however that is for you, however it is comfortable for you. Let's just have a little bit of a circling. So we place the hands on the knees, lift the chest up, breathing in, drop the shoulders down. We're just going to get this lower back a little bit more mobile. So we're already feeling a sense of uprightness, engagement, back of the neck long, breathing in. On the out breath, leaning forwards as far as you can, then around. On the inhale, we're going to go around. We're just going to kind of bring a bit of warmth into the lower back. Oh, already that is just kind of starting up my engine, if you like, and releasing some of that tension. But the key is to really keep that elevation. So I feel like your heart is spiraling upwards, if you like, as you circle the body. And see if you can lean back as well. Breathing out, leaning forwards. Breathing in, lean back. Keep the chest open, shoulders away from each other and down away from the ears as well. You can just guide yourself a little bit with your hands on your knees. Good. And come to center. We're going to go the other way, breathing in and breathing out, leaning forwards, going around to the left. Just continue that for the moment. I have to just think of something. Going around to the opposite direction. Opposite direction, that's the way I wouldn't normally go. That's that way, yeah, anti-clockwise. Good. And then we're coming back to center. Oh, let's interlink the fingers, stretch the hands up to the ceiling. Let's give that some breath. Breathing in to the chest, breathing out, pushing the hands up, lengthening the back of the neck, feeling the tailbone, just diving into the earth there. So you're feeling your roots. You're feeling your roots, you're feeling your ground. It's amazing how ungrounded we get without actually even knowing it. We're breathing in one more time to the chest and breathing out, lowering the arms down. Through the nostrils, breathing out, lower them down. Yeah, really feeling that groundedness. Let's just have a little rock side to side, just to get that feeling of kind of being on the ground. You might even want to take the hands to the sides. I'm kind of enjoying this kind of rocking, moving body within a really easy, natural way. It kind of stops us moving in straight lines and just a bit more playful, eases out the tension very nicely, and just rocking, very kind of soothing. And also we get a sense of like real connection, physical with the ground and the earth. Having a little rock side to side, going a little bit further if you want to. It doesn't matter if you let your leg come off the ground. That's really great. Good, having a little rock, doing some circles. Now let's just bring a little bit of attention to the heart. Really want to focus on that for restoration, self-love. So let's just wake that heart up a little bit. If it's gone to sleep or it's, a little bit tired, a little bit worn out, or maybe it's kind of gotten a little bit overprotected. You might have kind of put a little bit of a protection barrier. It happens so easily. Just get those fingers just pummeling the whole area. And up on the sides, on the ribs, you can give the ribs a little bit of a rub. I like to get my knuckles on there. Yeah, get the ribs there. Oh, that's good. Good little energy buttons there. Let's just get the brain buttons as well. I didn't really do this one, but I like this. So the thumb and the first finger, a little dip just below the collarbone there, either side. So, because our brain gets very fried, and then our body gets tired because it kind of has some blockages. So we're just going to give the brain a little bit of ease. So you're just drawing little circles, just pressing as much feels okay to you. And just doing little circles here in these brain buttons. Good. Okay, come to a little stop there. Let's just rest the hands on the knees a moment. Now we've just woken up a little bit, eased a bit of tension out. Let's just fill the whole body with some sound and beyond the body. So close the eyes. I'm going to chant the mantra on 3 times. Let your sound out. And if you're feeling like tense in the jaw, which is quite likely, then, you know, just kind of like lips, breathing in. Just get that mouth, lips and tongue a bit ready. And then also let's have a sigh just to get our vocals a little bit more woken up. Breathing in. Ah. That was a practice. So do another one going high to low if you can, just to get a feeling of sound in your body. Breathing in. Ah. Oh yeah, feels nice to do that. Close your eyes. Really sit tall. Open your body up to receive the sound. We're going to chant the mantra on 3 times. Breathing in. Yeah, really let your sound out. Doesn't matter if it's high or low. Let's try again. One more time. Really feel it, the vibration in the whole body. Good. Let's just walk the hands forward. So take the hands in front of you, and that might be enough for you, depending on your hips and your back. But let's just see if you can creep forward. So go as far forward as you can go. Doesn't matter if your sitting bones come off the floor, that's fine as well. You just go as far as you can, and then anchor your hands or forearms down, whatever's down on the ground, and then drop the head down. So we're really lengthening the back and easing out. Your head might even come to the ground, and that's okay. And now, especially if your bottom has come off the ground, really think about taking the sitting bones deep into the ground. Imagine your tail is diving into the earth. So we're really earthing, feeling the roots going down into the earth. Breathe into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. And then walk the hands back up. Take the hands behind. Fingers are pointing forward. So we're just letting, that encourages us to open the chest there. Breathing in. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders down, look up, and make the body, the front of the body really open. So you don't need to fling the head back. You can just look up lightly to the ceiling, but really take the shoulders back, because if you want to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So we're opening the chest, heart is flying upwards. Keep breathing into the chest and breathing out through the nostrils. One more breath in and release. Come back to center again. Good. See how that feels a little bit. Lift the shoulders up, breathing in, out through the mouth. Good, and again, breathing in. Squeeze the shoulders up high, out through the mouth. And again, one more breath in, breathing, squeeze the shoulders up, out through the mouth. Good. Let's come into a line. So if you want to, you can extend the legs out. In fact, maybe that's quite nice to give the legs a little stretch. If you feel when you stretch your legs out that your kind of back kind of collapses, then sit up on a cushion. Don't make it difficult for yourself. Sometimes it's nice just to lift yourself up a little bit and sit down again on the sitting bones. Lion, lion. Okay, breathe in. Tongue out the mouth, eyes wide, roar. Yes, the roar of springtime, I think. Breathing in. Good. And again, breathing in. Bringing the hands to the heart, gather yourself. Good. Making sure we are muted. Okay. Oh. The legs outstretched here. Just rub the knees a little bit, just get them a little bit more eased out. And we're going to turn the body towards the right outstretched leg, point the eyes towards the toes, and we're going to walk, either walking the hands down the legs or walking on the ground or the mat either side of that leg, but try and point your heart towards the toes, but take it slowly rather than kind of pushing. Think about the heart wanting to connect with the toes. And it might be a very small movement. You might be just here. That's absolutely fine. So find where your edge is. wherever your edge is, you know, if you haven't done this for a long time, it's not going to be very easy. Take care of the very delicate inner thighs as well. This is not an area, never is any area to overdo things or overstretch or push. But this is particularly, you know, be gentle, be kind. We're just easing into this. So have that approach, kind effort. So find the edge, breathe in, come away a little bit, and then take the heart towards those toes, breathing out. It's the combination of the breath with the intention, with the movement, with the relaxation, with the easing. So breathe out long to give your body a longer time to respond. Yeah, you really extend the out breath. You'll be surprised at what will be found at the end of the out breath. Walk the hands back up, come to center. Notice how it feels there different on that side. And we're going to come and turn the body now to the left. So hands either side of the leg or walking down that leg. Take the chest towards the toes. The shoulders are back. We're not doing this movement with the hunchback. Taking the chest forward, and it doesn't matter. We're not looking. We're not competing. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're just exploring. So let us explore with interest, with curiosity, moving slowly, breathing. Keep at least, you know, at least 50% of your attention on your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathe out longer. Do you dare to completely empty? Yeah. Preparing the ground for these new seeds for the new moon. Emptying out. Seeing what appears. Come to the center. Okay. Now we're going to bring the legs together. Find the legs. Hug the knees. Make yourself into the little seed that you're going to plant. And close your eyes and bring your face to your knees. So you're coming into this little dark moment. Little interior moment. Feeling yourself and holding yourself, like giving yourself a little squeeze, breathing in, sigh out through the mouth. Good. Release the back of the neck. It's always good to have a little sigh as well. Let's come into our little egg. So we're coming from a seed to an egg. It's all very spring-like. Take the hands around the front of the knees there and lift the chest. So you have to strengthen your abdominals here to keep the chest open and the back upright and the shoulders come back. And the back of the neck is also in line with the back rather than leaning forwards or back. And then you're going to come onto your sitting bones, lifting the toes off the ground or keeping just the tippy toes. You might want to play with that if you find the balance isn't so easy. But avoid sitting back onto your sternum there. We want to really sit forwards. You see that difference that I'm doing there? It's really sitting forwards onto the sit bones, almost the point of the sit bones. And then you kind of have this slightly, really balanced point, slightly precarious, but not really. We're kind of in this nice little balanced place. And the more you kind of sit it up and take the chest forwards, the more you can sit forwards better. And close your eyes if you feel okay about that. Just notice, have a sense of this little cosmic egg floating in the universe. Good. And then release, bring the feet to the ground. Have a little moment there. And slide the legs away. Let's have a little bounce of the knees, bouncing up and down. Yeah, okay. Let's have a twist here. So we're going to bend the right knee. We'll do a little forward bend. Lots of forward bending. I think it's a good closing up movement. And take the right knee out to the side. We're going to do this with real slowness, with a care here. And we're going to do a twist here. So the right foot is on the inside of the thigh. If your knee is very high here, place something underneath it. Don't let it be tense. Really support yourself. So we're going to take the right hand onto the outside of the left knee. Take the left hand behind you. Try and keep it close to your body. So your body's between the two arms here, if you like. Breathe in. So you can almost hold yourself with your upper arms. Lengthen. Feel the crown lifting. And as you breathe out, feel the belly is coming around to the left, then the ribs, then the chest. Keep the shoulders down. And when you feel you need to breathe in again, just pause, breathe in, lengthen, feel the crown lifting. And as you breathe out, just twisting, and not even really, making too much effort. We're just moving with the out breath and finding if there's more space for us to move into. Wringing out, have a sense of wringing out the old from the spinal column. Breathing in, lengthen, breathing out, untwist to the front. And we're going to have a very easy kind of move towards this toe, these toes. So rather than straining, this is where the yoga is. It's in the having a different approach. So I'm going to lengthen up, breathing in, stretch the arms up, look at the back of the hands and take the chest forwards. So it doesn't matter where we get to, you know, this is much better than this. So really take care of that. If you find yourself kind of getting into this goal-orientated stuff, then just step back, pull back, breathe in, and then breathing out softly, softly, softly. It's really, you know, amazing the difference it makes when we have a different kind of approach, when we have a gentle approach. Then there's power. When we push and shove, you know, and struggle, it's kind of going against the natural flow. And this is where we get problems. So we breathe in and we breathe out. And we take the chest, the heart wants to meet the toes there. Breathe out, empty out fully, then walk the hands back up the leg, nice and easy. Lift that right knee and stretch the right knee out and bend the left knee. And let that knee fall out to the side. This foot is going on the inside of the thigh. This feels, you know, if this feels difficult with the outstretched leg, you can always have that knee slightly bent, and you can always sit on the cushion. So you have the extra things you can do. Right hand behind, left hand on the outside of the left knee. So very important, almost like your arms. I always find that really helps to lift me and lengthen and support my body when I kind of almost squeeze my arms either side of the body. Breathing in, but keep the shoulders down. And as you breathe out, feel the belly coming around, feel the ribs coming around, feel the upper chest and the shoulder coming around to the right, but we're moving with real care. Breathing in, lift the crown, lift, lift, lift. And as you breathe out, just feeling the nose and the eyes wanting to see and look over the right shoulder without forcing. This is the art, you know, is finding that beautiful midpoint, middle way, as the Buddhists say, you know, middle path, moderation. Good. Breathing in one more time and untwist to the front. Good. And now we're going to see if we can extend over this leg, forward bend, breathing in, lift the arms up, breathing out, taking the chest forward. See if you can make that a difference rather than leading with the arms. The arms are just kind of floating in the space there, that's coming down, and they're going to land on the ground or on the leg. Breathe in, come away, and then breathing out, take the chest forwards towards the toes. The heart wants to look at the lovely toes. You can even wiggle the toes, spread them out. It's good to get those toes moving. Good. Breathe in, come away a little bit, make some space. Breathing out, really make that intention to lengthen the out breath. Empty, empty, empty everything out. Good. And then we're going to walk the hands back up the leg or on the ground. Lift that left knee, lift the right knee, and let's just come into this lovely little seed again. Return to the seed. Hug yourself. Hug yourself and appreciate yourself as you are right now. Extend the legs out. And let's slowly lie down the body. So we're going to extend the fingers towards the toes. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils and lower down slowly. Lower down slowly. And we're making this effort now so that when we do eventually reach the ground, it's going to feel so much better. You're going to feel at least 3 times more relaxed because you've made this effort beforehand. So once you do reach the ground, let go totally. And just to celebrate that, have a lovely sigh, breathing into the nostrils, out through the mouth. Feel the whole of your back in contact with the ground. Good. And just bend the knees and hug the knees. Have a rock side to side. Good. And let's just place the left foot on the ground, slide the leg away. We're just going to get the hips a bit more mobilized. Again, kind of natural rocking movement. So put the right hand on the right knee, and you can place the left hand either on the foot or on anywhere else on the leg. You can move that around. And we're just going to explore what the movement is in that hip. So you could start just by rocking it back and forth. This is a very, really easeful movement. So we're not kind of, pushing it around. We're just looking and searching for the movement. You can even, as you take it over, just Take the other hand to encourage that hip. So you can play around with that as well. You know, if you want to lengthen, you want to play with that hip, take it over. You can really see if you can open it to the side, supporting it, always supporting with either hand or both hands. Just seeing what the movement is, you know, see what does this body do as if it's brand new to you. It's kind of interesting sometimes to see what the body does. Good place to release the hip here. So now we've played around with that a little bit. Let's extend the right leg up to the ceiling and take hold behind the thigh. But easefully, we're not really doing anything major. We're just letting the weight of the leg. Still, we want to try and encourage this to be lengthened. So we push the heel up and draw the toes towards you. If that feels too much, put the left foot on the ground, bend the knee. Yeah, never go into that kind of tense place. Always minimize it. And then softly move into the beyond the comfort zone, if you like. And we have to keep finding that in ourselves, that desire to want to move beyond the comfort zone a little bit with support, with the breath. And then we bend the knee, give it a squeeze. We're going to take it into a twist. So take the left hand onto the right knee, breathe in and breathing out. It's quite a strong twist, but I think it's great for release. And we've prepared the hips. We take it right over the body. And then we extend the right arm out to the side, look down the right arm, rest the left hand on the outside of the thigh there, wherever you want to rest it. Maybe the outside of the knee is a good place. And try and avoid pushing, try and avoid pressing that leg down. You don't need to do that. The weight of the arm itself will do the work. So relax the elbow down. And just looking down the right arm, maybe even close the eyes a second and breathe in. Breathe out through the nostrils. Empty, empty, empty. When you really take it to the end of the out breath, you notice there's a little bit of give. There's a give way that happens there. Yeah, just enjoy that moment. And then bring the head up, lift the knee gently, hug the knee, place the sole of the foot on the ground, slide that leg away. And now we just notice the difference between the two. I always love to do that. Just work on one side, then see, wow, that feels different. Now bend the left knee, hug that into the body. And again, let's just move freestyle with this hip. I'm just going to rock it back and forth first of all. And you can support that in whatever way. You can hold the calf there and rock it back and forth either way. You can hold the foot and the knee. You can start to sort of make arc shapes. It's always good to move with circles. You know, if you want to, you can just move that circle, move the knee in a circle to ease out the hip. But it's good to also explore and see, okay, what's going on here? How much can I give the weight out to the side? That's quite nice just to support that. So it feels like it can really release. When we give ourselves support, it's much more likely to release. Good. So now we've had a little play there. Freed it up, given it a bit of energy. Also a bit of a rub. Don't forget to rub that in there. Then we extend the leg up to the ceiling, take the hands behind the thigh. Again, you can bend the right knee and put the foot on the ground if you need to. Try and really think about the heel of the left foot pushing up and the toes coming towards you. But just letting the weight of the leg do the work. The weight of the leg is just hanging there and you're breathing and you're focusing on your breath coming in and out through your nostrils and lengthening the out breath. Give yourself a longer chance, a longer opportunity to release. We're releasing, letting go. Now bend the knee. If your right knee is bent here, straighten the leg out. Place the right hand on the left knee, take it right over the body. As that's happening, the head goes over to the left, the left arm goes over to the left with this beautiful twist. Really releasing. And twists are great for releasing and invigorating. You know, we release. We really connect with the spinal column. Letting the right hand just rest on the outside of the knee there. And you can even encourage that with that left thigh, a rub there, and just let it rest. And you can close your eyes. Imagine you're breathing in from the base of the spine as if you're sucking the air in from the base of the spine. It's traveling right up to the top of the head, right up through the body, in the center of the body. And as you breathe out, it's coming back down through the neck, through the chest, through the belly, through the base of the spine, out through the base of the spine. Just enjoy that spinal breath. Good. And then slowly bring the knee to center, bring it up again. Give it another squeeze, place the sole of the foot on the ground, slide the leg away. And give yourself a full extension, point the toes. Just feel the whole of your body. Just allow it to open so it can become receptive. I'm releasing any last bits of tension, so just maybe stretching the right arm away on its own, so extending the right arm away. And the opposite, the diagonal opposite, the left heel pushes away on the ground. Then we breathe in and come back to center. And the right heel pushes away, so the right heel's pushing away, almost at a diagonal. Then we breathe in and relax that. And then the left arm reaches away. Yeah, so you can kind of do that in order. Right arm, left foot, right foot, left arm. And it kind of feels like everything is getting longer and you're becoming this great big star. Yeah. Good, and then just relax. Let the legs relax, just rock them and roll them back and forth. Let the arms relax. There's no tension in the shoulders there, breathing in. Through the nostrils, breathing out through the nostrils, lift the arms up over the head and lay them alongside. We'll do a couple more of those just to settle the body, settle the breath. Breathing in, the arms come up. Hold of the in-breath as the arms moving. The arms are moving slowly and smoothly, and then the out-breath, slowly and smoothly, moving through space. Maybe closing your eyes if you want to just feel into this as slow as you can. Slowly as you can, breathing in. Smooth and steady. How steady and even can you make this breath? And also slow and steady with the movement of the arms. So the inhale is always the arms going up, and the exhale is the arms returning to the side, slowly, slowly. So wherever you are, don't need to hurry up. You can just go at your own pace. Let your arms rest at the sides and arms roll out to the sides. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth and just land. I'm going to come into the Yoga Nidra. So just preparing yourself, feeling Shavasana. So letting the feet be a good distance apart, feet far out to the side, arms away from the body, palms facing the ceiling. Make sure the back of the neck is long. So if you find your chin is up here, then you need to put your head on a small pillow or a rolled up blanket. We don't want a pillow so big that you're kind of like this. This is not going to work. Your spine needs to be aligned. This is the important thing. So you can cover yourself if you need to, whenever you feel you need to. Cover yourself, put socks on, change your lighting, prepare yourself for the Yoga Nidra. This is the gift, this is the reward. So just enjoy, really enjoy. Allow the Yoga Nidra to do its magic, to work its magic. Preparing the ground for the beautiful new moon tomorrow. Okay, so closing the eyes if the eyes aren't closed already. Becoming aware of the present moment before you go inwards. And slowly allowing yourself to become still and quiet. So any last minute movements, adjustments of the blanket, anything you need to do, just do that. So that you can be comfortable. You maybe need to put a pillow underneath your knees to make your back more comfortable, whatever you need to do. So let your body settle and sink down. If you need to do a few more releasing breaths, breathing into the nostrils and out through the mouth. Really letting your body relax, sinking and melting into the ground. Feel the whole body. Become aware of the whole body lying on the floor. No part of the body is suppressed. Whole body awareness. Become aware of the breath, the breathing process. The body is breathing. Experience it. Feel the breath. Follow the breathing process without interfering. Breath awareness. Simply watch your breath and let it be as it is. Breath coming in and breath going out. So now we just listen to the sounds around us. So we bring our awareness into our listening, into our hearing, and our feeling body. And all we have to do is listen to my voice, and we'll guide you through the practice, keep you safe and secure. Now we come to the Sankalpa. The decision you make at the beginning of Yoga Nidra is called a Sankalpa. It's like a seed that you plant in your mind, which will, without a doubt, grow and manifest. So choose this sentence, this intention, carefully choose the words and say them to yourself with meaning and emphasis. Say them 3 times to yourself. So now we begin the rotation of consciousness. Bring your attention to the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right thumb, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, whole hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, 2nd toe, 3rd toe, 4th toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body. Left thumb, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, whole hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the waist, hip, thigh, knee, back of the knee, calf muscle, shin, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, 2nd toe, 3rd toe, 4th toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body, the whole back of the body. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the length of the spine, base of the pelvis, right buttock, left buttock, whole back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body, top of the head. Forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, the nose, right nostril, left nostril, the tip of the nose, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, right lower ribs, left lower ribs, abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right side of the groin, left side of the groin. Bring your attention to the right foot, left foot, both feet together. Right knee, left knee, both knees together. Right buttock, left buttock, both buttocks together. Right hip, left hip, both hips together. Right ribs, left ribs, both ribs together. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, both shoulder blades together. Right hand, left hand, both hands together. Right wrist, left wrist, both wrists together. Right collarbone, left collarbone, both collarbones together. Right cheek, left cheek, both cheeks together. Right ear, left ear, both ears together. Right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils together. Right eye, left eye, both eyes together. If you're practicing Yoga Nidra, remain awake, remain alert. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, back, front, and head together, whole body together, whole body together, whole body together. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the air as it enters and exits the nostrils, breath coming in and breath going out. Become aware of the quality of the breath as it enters and exits the nostrils. Notice if the breath is smooth or is it jagged? Is it short or is it long? Simple breath awareness, noticing the breath coming in and out through the nostrils. Noticing the slight rise and fall of the chest. Simple breath awareness. Noticing you are breathing and the body is being breathed. Breath coming in and breath going out. Now we become aware of sensations, exploring the sensations in the body. Become aware of heaviness. Experience heaviness in the whole body. Feel heaviness all over. The body's weight against the floor. It's getting heavier. Awaken the feeling of heaviness, the capacity to feel heavy. Experience heaviness. Feel the weight is increasing. Feel the entire body is heavy. Heavy body. Heavy body. Experience of heaviness in the whole body. Experience heaviness in the entire body. Feeling of heaviness. Become aware of lightness. Light hands, light feet, light head, light arms, light legs. Experience lightness all over. Very light body. It's very light. You feel light like air or lighter than air. Experience the spinal cord. Feel the spinal cord is almost weightless. Feel the brain is weightless. The whole body is light. A light body all over. Weightlessness. Weightlessness in the whole body. Feeling light. Feeling like you are barely touching the floor. So light you are. Become aware of heat. Feel a heat wave. Immediately you feel a slight perspiration all over the skin of your body, like you're lying on a hot beach, on hot sand, and the sun is shining. You feel hot. Feel how hot the body is becoming. Feel heat in the arms, heat in the cheeks, heat in the legs, in the feet, in the hands, heat in the navel area. Feel the sun is shining in the navel. Heat is spreading throughout the body from the navel. Whole body feels hot inside and hot outside. Whole body is hot. Become aware of the sensation of cold. Experience cold in the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet, the top of the head. Feel cold all over, freezing cold. The experience of cold in the entire body, like lying outside in the winter, a frosty wind blowing. Appreciate this experience of cold. Accept it, investigate it. Feel the cold and accept it. Let it go to the center of your bones. Feel how it feels. The experience of cold. Cold in the whole body. Become aware of pain, the experience of pain. Any pain, anywhere. Maybe remember a pain, or maybe you suffer from a pain. Call it forth, go into the pain and feel it. Feel it for real. Allow yourself the experience of pain. Go into it, feel it, and accept it. Call forth the pain and feel it. Any pain, anywhere. The feeling of pain, a real feeling of pain. Now become aware of pleasure. the feeling of pleasure. The feeling of pleasure throughout the body. And deepen this feeling. Come close to a real feeling of happiness. Remember a time when you were really happy. Feel it right now. Awaken that feeling of happiness. Happiness and contentment. Deepening more and more. The feeling of happiness and contentment. A state of carefree being. Carry it within you. You are the source. It shines forth from you in all your thoughts and actions. The feeling of happiness and contentment. Feel yourself lying and resting in yourself, feeling happy and content. Feel your independent, creative, and lovable self. A feeling of happiness and contentment. Now, with your imagination, bring your attention to the following imagery. A sunrise over the sea on a South Sea island, a blue lagoon, a white beach with palm trees, birds flying in the air, sun rising over the horizon, a path of light reflected on the water's surface, the sky becoming lighter and lighter. A landscape at noon, sitting under a tree in the shade, cows lying chewing their cud, a lark singing high in the sky, a horse racing across a field, followed by its colt. Sheep are grazing on a hill, a small farm, hens picking grains off the ground, a cat lying stretched out in the sunshine, a dog standing guard. A path through tall trees in a forest, sunlight between leaves of the trees, birds fluttering in the branches, a waterfall in the distance, sunlight hitting the undergrowth of the forest, a little mouse crawling on the ground, an open glade in the forest where the sun is shining. A deer and her fawn are grazing. A solitary place in the forest. A little lake with very pure water. The leaves from last year at the bottom of the lake. In the clear surface of the lake, visualize your own reflection. A white water lily growing in the middle of the lake. A dragonfly flying close to the surface. Deeper into the forest. A dense part of the forest with tall old trees. A big brown bear looking at you. Sunlight breaking through the forest canopy. Blue sky above you. High up above the forest, an eagle is flying. The eagle's eye view. The tops of the trees, the landscape, your whole life. A tall mountain, the tallest mountain you can think of. A whole mountain range with snow on the top. A chapel in the quiet of the countryside. A farmer ploughing the fields, turning the earth. A handful of earth running through your fingers. A little spring in nature. A little creek running through the landscape. A waterfall falling into a lake from up high. A large river flowing through the landscape. The river meeting the sea. Rain falling, plants growing. Sky growing darker as sun sets. Sitting together with others round a campfire. Looking into the flames. Sparks flying high up into the air. A bright campfire burning. Flames leaping and dying. Dreaming into the flames. The space around you. The space above this whole landscape. The space above your home. The space around the earth. The space of the universe. The space in which we live every day. The space inside yourself. Your mind, your body, the inner space. The space where you experience your dreams, your thoughts. The space that you are experiencing right now. The inner space, where light moves within darkness. In the middle of that space, you may see a symbol of light and color. A golden egg, a golden bird, a golden spider on a golden web, an old temple, a bell ringing, the fragrance of flowers, a burning candle, yourself lying in Yoga Nidra, your transparent body, your smoky body, your physical body, your brain. Experience yourself lightly lifting out of the physical body, the transparent body, connected to this physical body with a golden thread. See your physical body from your transparent body, looking down on it from above, and see your peaceful face, looking healthy and strong. Just remind yourself that you are practicing Yoga Nidra. Say to yourself, I'm awake, I'm practicing Yoga Nidra. Now feel your physical body again from within. Feel your transparent body moving back into your physical body, becoming whole. Feel the back touching the floor, the heels touching the floor, and the arms. Feel the contact between the body and the floor. Feel your body. Feel your body, the whole body. Go into the middle of yourself. Go into the middle of your head. and experience presence, the witnessing awareness, the consciousness that lives through all this and experiences it all. Consciousness at rest in itself. Not the body, not the thoughts, not the emotions, not the sensations, not the will, but consciousness itself. Consciousness at rest in itself. Go into the middle of yourself and bring to mind your sankalpa, the decision you made at the beginning of the Yoga Nidra. Repeat your sankalpa 3 times in this space, with feeling and emphasis. Om Bhuva Swaha Tat Savito Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yona Prashodaya. In a moment, I will chant the mantra Om, and you'll feel wide awake and ready to face the rest of your day and the rest of your life with clarity and energy. Om. Hari Om Tat Sat. So Yoga Nidra is over. We just gradually start to feel our body on the ground, start to take our mind out, start to move gently, gently moving the body, starting with the fingers and toes. Moving the fingers and toes, arms and legs, just start moving freely and easily. Slowly as you can. Yeah, maybe you're giving yourself a full stretch, maybe hugging your knees, do whatever feels good to you. Breathe a little deeper to wake your body up and get your mind out again. Breathe. Maybe hug your knees, maybe rock and roll on your lower back a little bit. Just easy does it, very easy. Yeah. And gradually, when you're feeling more awake, maybe you kind of find the easiest way to come to seated. Gently open your eyes, get used to the light again, look around yourself, get your mind out. Breathe. Maybe just rub the body a little bit, recognize your edges, your surfaces. As you do this, a little moment of gratitude. Why not? It's a good moment to have a little moment of gratitude for this body, for this life, for this opportunity to be in this human body and to be together this evening. And then rub our palms together. Let's finish up getting some of this good yoga nidra energy and sending out into the universe. So make lots of heat and energy. Let's get some good battery power, good supercharged energy here. Place the hands over the heart, close your eyes and just see who pops up. Maybe there's somebody who you feel is, someone you know, who might need some extra support, help, love, healing. Might be more than one person. And allow them to come into your heart. Just feel their essence and connect your heart directly to their heart. Whether it's one person, whether it's lots of people, whether they're living or not living, just really feel their essence. be connected in this moment across time and space. Good. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you for being here and practicing with me.